Hey guys, Gabriel from Ungraceful Toad here, and today I have the next installment in my Kuroko basket figures. This time it is Akashi, the original captain of the Generation of Miracles. This piece was released in 2015 but had a limited re-release this year, February 2018. My version, which I have here, I bought second hand, and it has been displayed, so it has been used by someone, so there might be some slight damages in the box and maybe some discolouring if they displayed it in direct sunlight, but keep that in mind when we're looking at it. So let's take a quick look at the box. On front we have the general stuff, the colour of his hair mixed with the colour of his uniform. We have our official sticker here and our Kuroko basket logo. And down the bottom we have the Megahouse logo, and again his name down the side there. On the side here we see him posed with his coat, which is an additional extra, along with his name and his team. Then on this side we have him from the back without his coat on. Then on the back we have a mix of him with his coat on, with his coat off, and some close-up shots. Up on the top we have another image of him in a smaller window. And as usual on the bottom we don't have anything. So starting at the base with his number, his name and his team, standard, as well as the basketball court floor, and as you can see he's one of the few figures that has a very sort of museum non-action pose with his feet flat on the ground, which is quite unusual for Megahouse as a whole. So as we move up we see here's quite a basic uniform kit going on with just some slight blue stripes and some darker areas, nice clean text and number as usual on the front. Always nothing to complain about as far as paint application is concerned. Up here we have this really nice initialing done on his jacket. That's really well done, very clean. If it is a transfer, it's been done with a matte finish, so I can't see any sort of glare off it. We have some nice striping here on the jacket, which very similar to the Tsunade Megahouse jacket. It's got some great movement to it. Text on the back, slight marking there. It's coming right off, so that's fine. And again, no paint overlap on the button, and there's some very subtle shading there. It's kind of hard to see with the light, but there's some grey to that white within the jacket. The sleeves are done really well. My only gripe with the jacket is, if you're displaying him with all the other figures in the collection, they all have action poses, so to me it doesn't make sense for him to be standing there with his jacket on within the display, so even though it's really nice, I don't think I'll be displaying him with the jacket. Just taking a quick look at his face, we can see his eyes there, and you may just be able to pick it up, but he does have his two different coloured eyes. One is red and one is a very dark orange. It's quite difficult to pick up there on the camera. Hopefully you'll be able to see it there, but the right eye is very clearly, or his left, is very clearly a dark orange, although it may be difficult to see. As usual we have some great shading here on the hair, nice darks coming to some whites. This is down here, you can see the progression of that gradient. Really nice sculpt. Everything, as usual, is pretty much done seamlessly by Megahouse, and as always the texture on the ball is really good, and his hands are all shaped really well, with the knuckles and the fingernails done there. Really nicely done. So minimal muscle sculpted on this guy, but he is a smaller character. He's more relying on his brains and his sort of intelligence within the game than his muscle, although of course all members of the Generation of Miracles are fit enough to play a full game, no problem. So let's measure him up as a smaller guy and give you some comparisons. So height wise he is standing at about 8.5 inches, which is about 21.5 centimeters. His widest point is his jacket, which is about 4.5 inches, which is about 11 centimeters. His depth is actually widest from his edge of base to edge of base, which is about 4 inches, which is about 10 centimeters. Here he is on a detective shelf by himself. Here he is next to 1/8 Johto Akujo, and here he is next to 1/6 Johto. So there isn't really much to say other than he's a great another addition to this range. My only slight gripe being giving him a museum pose, although it probably fits the character a bit more. When you stick it in with the rest of the range it doesn't really fit. And although the jacket is a nice touch, again, I don't think it really fits with the rest of the range. So although it might be best for the character, I would have liked to see him in a slightly more action pose, just to fit in a little better. But it's no major gripe, and I'm also really glad that they did those eyes different colours. But that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next instalment of the series.